Hey, what's up YouTube? Dope as Yola here. Hope you're having a dope day. Welcome back to another video. Guys, this is the Adventures Yola channel. Quick rundown. Please don't cuss in the comments. Don't cuss in the live chat. Don't talk about smoking. Please don't suggest drug stuff. All that stuff is not family friendly. We keep it family friendly on here, but we're still having fun. Guys, this is another story time, all right? You've been watching for a long time. This might be in season 1. This is one of my favorite stories ever, and I'm so happy to be able to tell it with my newfound storytelling skills. Everything's just better. All our equipment, everything is just crispier. It looks doper. So thank you for being here. If you've heard the story and you don't want to hear it, don't leave a comment because I don't care. Just leave. But if you do want to hear it, just stick around, hang out. And if you don't leave a comment, thank you for watching. All right, you guys ready? Everyone loves a good quitting story. Everyone, I don't care who you are or if you're the owner, you still love a good quitting story. And this is mine, guys. I have quit a few jobs in my life. It never goes out like, you know what, sir? I found another job and I'm gonna leave. It's always, I can't do this anymore. I'm done. I'm gonna blow up. I'm out. So this story time, a lot of you are gonna relate to it because you probably work there. This is quitting McDonald's. Backstory, you know me, I've been working since I knew how to do it. Since I've been a child, I've been doing whatever I can. I built the fence that's at my grandma's at 5 with my dad. I helped. I didn't really build a barbed wire fence. I was just like handing them tools, but I got paid. So McDonald's, here we go, guys. I hated it. Like I said, I worked from a child. Moving company, 12 to 22, all my stuff. This takes place right at 18 years old. Oh, there's a lot more to this story. I'm gonna tell you how I got the job too. This is a longer episode. All right, get ready, get ready. So I am drinking soda and eating massive amounts of candy with Anthony, Joe, and this guy named Steve I used to know. Now that I'm older, what a terrible person. Every time he left the room, he told us how he cheats on his girlfriend. And I always thought like, she was just in the room hanging out with us. I don't like you. This is not for me. I didn't hang out with Steve very much. But I was at Steve's house. I was drinking sodas, eating a bunch of candy. Steve was about 10 years older than us. I'm 18, he's almost 30. He let us come over. I sold him candy. We hung out. And then I saw that and I stopped hanging out with him. It was weird. Anyway, I'm at Steve's. I'm at Steve's. Right now, I have one job. I just graduated high school. I'm trying to get a job. I need money. All right? No one's paying for my stuff. I need jobs. So I get a job at this, it's like a facility that gets you work, like a job placement program. There you go, job placement. So I'm there and they get me a job at this place that box. You ever drank wine out of a box in about 2008? I did that, all right? I was boxing up all the wine that was going out of California. That was my job, doing the wine boxes. It was so tedious and I hated it and it was so boring. That is death work. It's the most repetitive, boring, mindless work. I hated it. Anyway, I have a job there, still have a job. I'm there, I get a call, right? I'm in Steve's garage, I get a call, I am not sober. I get a call, I'm like, hello, who's this? I sell candy, so I'm gonna answer. Sometimes people get different numbers, so I'm like, hello? Hi, this is so-and-so from McDonald's. I'm like, oh no, right now? Why did they answer? She's like, yeah, I saw your application. I saw you have a reference. I would love it if you come in. We have a job opening, but could you be here today? And I'm like, yeah, of course. What time? Could you come right now? I need a job. I'm like, of course, I'll be there right now. No, I'm not busy. I'll be right there. Hung up, like, oh, I look at them like, guys, I'm not sober. I drove here. And I'm sitting there explaining to Joe and Anthony that McDonald's said they're gonna give me a job. I'm gonna go. And everybody's looking at me like, you want like a breath mint or something? I'm like, yeah, please. I don't drink and drive. I drank and drove. I needed a job. I got in my car from 24th and 27th-ish and V Street. I got to the McDonald's by Golden Valley in probably 10 minutes. And if you know Merced, yeah, I hit V. I took it straight down, hit the freeway, gunned it, showed up. Hi, with the same clothes I had on. I mean, if you don't get the job at McDonald's, you can't talk very well. So I talked her up while doing this. Hi. So she wouldn't smell all the soda and candy on me. And I got the job right then and there, left, went straight back to Steve's and got just annihilated. I'm just so stoked. Like, I just got the job. Let's continue what we were doing. I know that wasn't supposed to be in the story. I didn't plan that at all when I planned this episode, but that's how I got the job. Are you ready to hear how I quit the job? So I work at the Golden Valley one, guys. I just moved out. I'm living with my friend Steve and his family. I'm renting a room. Don't do that. Don't rent a room where you're not part of the family because it's just not gonna work. It's awkward. They do stuff you don't like, you do stuff they don't like. I don't have a fridge in my room or kitchen. I need my own spot. So like I was there, I was making my lunches. I did the night shift at McDonald's, 12 at night to 8 in the morning. It would fluctuate. I remember the first day, I'm like, I'm not eating McDonald's. I had my piece of chicken and rice and broccoli. It was the nastiest. It was terrible. I'm eating it, just looking at all this McDonald's, like, don't do it. Don't do it, Thomas. You're fat. You don't need to be fatter. Don't. So I did not eat there when I worked there. So I'm there, I'm doing my night shift, and I hate it. I'm like, day one, I cannot stand it. I'm the only person that doesn't speak English in the day shift. So the night shift was cool, because at least I could talk to people. But in the morning shift, like, I am the outsider, like, fool, you're not even fast, get out of here. That's basically how I felt. So they opened a new McDonald's, they redo the one on our street, which is blocks from my house. So I get a transfer. I'm hyped, I'm juiced, I'm so stoked. I can now go down the street instead of taking the freeway to go to work. You know, when you live in a small town, for some reason, a block is 10 minutes. Like, I ain't going that far across town. I moved to LA, I'll drive to Anaheim twice a day. But I wouldn't drive across town in Merced, I don't understand it. Anyway, I'm at McDonald's, I hate my life. I hate it so much. I hate McDonald's. I'm the guy that does the meat. If you've ever done the meat at McDonald's, you have acne. I don't have acne, and I started breaking out like crazy, dude. I hated it. I had long hair. I had my hat back, so I was just sweating. I take it off, all my sweat hair hits me. I smell like McDonald's cheese and meat because I'm the guy putting it together, scraping the meat thing. It's so hot. The noise when the meat's done it sounds just like the everlasting gobstopper machine in Willy Wonka. Dun, dun. Wow, that's how it sounds at McDonald's, dude. It's crazy. So that was the only good part of my day. I was like, this is kind of like Willy Wonka. You know what I mean? So I'm just shoveling grease and meat. I remember I'm doing it. I hate it. I'm like 3 weeks into the job at the new spot. I just can't stand it. One day, right before work, I'm with my friend Ramon at his garage, just like I was always at, eating candy, playing the lighter game where you throw the lighter up and you catch it on your hand. We've all done that. That's how bored we were. Playing Smash Brothers, Blitz. Nothing to do, no one had no money, no ambition, and I could not think of anything else in the world I would rather do. It was kind of sad now I think about it. Like, you were so hyped to sit in the garage and do nothing? Yeah, I was. I would rather do that than go to work. So I remember sitting there like, man, I hate this job. Why do I gotta work here? Like, I can pay my bills, but I hate it. So I go to work that day, everyone's chilling, I give up my Blitz streak I hadn't even lost. I'm like, here, fool, I gotta go to work. Ugh. Go to work, I'm sitting there, I see this girl named Jackie. I'm scraping the meat. And this girl, I just graduated high school. I see this girl named Jackie I went to school with. She was super nice, super smart. And I remember I'm shoveling it and she's ordering. She's like, hi. And I'm like, I shouldn't be here. Why don't I put my brain to something and do something else? Why am I at McDonald's knowing the work ethic I have? What am I doing? I remember seeing her. She's super nice. She didn't say nothing rude. I just saw her and went, why am I here? It just snapped me back to reality. Like, I was in high school with you 2 months ago. Why am I here? I'm not gonna be here anymore. I'm done. So I'm sitting there. 2 minutes later, I just take my apron off and I just dropped my hat, and I walked off. Got in my car, drove back to Ramon's, knocked on the garage, like, yo, what's up? Like, why are you here? I just quit. Yeah, right. 30 minutes of them questioning me, like, no, I left. Where's my apron at? Like, I'm gone. I hate it. So one thing that had me thinking, like, they don't care. McDonald's is such a big corporation that they just hire and fire and they don't care. Nobody noticed that I left. I didn't get a call. I got raptured in the middle of McDonald's, like my clothes just on the ground in front of the meat station. Nobody was concerned that this dude just vanished and all his gear is just where he was standing. Like, it looked like some magic show, but nobody questioned anything. I even said, like, no one's called me. It's been an hour. They just put another person on the meat. A McDonald's suck. That's all I kept the realizations, like, I could be dead in the freezer and they wouldn't even know. I hate McDonald's. So I'm about an hour in going like, yeah, hate it, done with McDonald's, right? You know, I'm like, I'm hyped, I'm stoked, playing Blitz, we're eating candy. I'm back to like, yeah, I'll go to work. Cause I had 2 jobs. I work at the wine boxing place. The next morning, the wine box place calls me and says they're letting me go because it was job placement, temporary job. I quit my job. 12 hours later, I lost my other job. I was standing on the lawn at my grandpa's like that. I looked up at the tree, the sign, Sheehy school, and went, I gotta go back to McDonald's? That's all I thought, like, dude, no, I need a job. I'm not gonna not have a job. Yeah, I sell candy, need a job. So guys, I know what my shift schedules are like. I have multiple aprons, I have multiple hats. I just walked back into my next shift. I didn't say nothing. Then nobody said a word. Walked in, grabbed the scraper and started flipping meat. No one said anything. Not like, hey Thomas, why'd you leave all your stuff here? Did you quit? Nothing. So I'm back there, scraping the meat, completely dumbfounded that nobody even noticed I just left. And I'm scraping the meat like, could I just go in my car, eat candy, and just nobody would notice, just get paid? And I'm sitting there scraping the meat, thinking that and going, why did I even come back? I hate it. I hate it. I was sweating. I remember like the grease popped on me, like the meat juice, just, I couldn't do it, dude. It was so nasty. I remember I was 30 minutes into the shift where I came back. I did it again, except this time I grabbed it and I threw it down like a cliche movie. I just went, ah! I threw it down. I walked out. One person looked at me that worked there and went right back to what they were doing. I walked out. Nobody again noticed that I quit. Nobody called me. 4 days later, I didn't show up for my shift. And the guy's like, Thomas, you didn't show up for your shift. I go, I quit 4 days ago. Because you quit. I go, I left my apron on the floor, man. He goes, oh, okay. Well, if you want your next check, it's here. Like, oh, you don't care at all. This dude didn't care at all. I quit McDonald's twice. Both times they didn't know. It's not like I didn't show up for my shift. I quit in the middle of my shift with meat burning and nobody cared or bothered to look. I hate McDonald's. That's how I quit McDonald's twice. Nobody knew, lost my other job, and that's it. Never went back. I don't eat McDonald's. I hate it. If you knew what was in the secret sauce, you wouldn't eat it either. I'm the guy that did it. It comes in a white tube that says secret. Done. No nutritional facts, nothing. It comes in a caulking gun. Like you put like stuff on the wall, it's poison. Don't. The meat for the quarter pounders before it's cooked smells identical to wet dog food. Dead on. And then after it's cooked, it smells a little like dog shampoo. You know what dog shampoo smells like, right? It's got a very distinct smell. Don't eat McDonald's, all right? This episode is brought to you by Wendy's. No, I'm just kidding. I have no idea. But no, don't eat McDonald's, bro. My message to you is don't eat it. I'm the guy that made it, and I know better not to eat it. All right, guys, probably a short story. I don't even remember. I just got lost. All right, I just got lost in the secret sauce, and here we are. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. If you've worked at McDonald's and you've quit, you know the feeling of like, I don't ever have to go back. But if you work there right now, thank you for still working, even though you could be on unemployment. I appreciate you. People still eat that trash, and people need to make it. So thank you for doing your job. Even though it's McDonald's, it sucks. Still a job. If you're out there and you need money, go work at McDonald's. I needed money, and I worked there. There's no shame in having a job, but just don't eat it. So this has been Quitting the Job Story, how I quit McDonald's. I quit McDonald's twice, and nobody cared. Whatever you want to call it. Thank you for being here. This has been another story time. Once again, guys, thank you for watching the Adventures of Yola channel. And I know a lot of you just went, bro, that's it? One story? Hey, don't worry, man. I'm dropping them constantly. If there's been 80 story times on Dope as Yola, by the end of next year on this channel, there'll be 200. Like, I'm pumping these out. I'm really trying to give you guys stuff to watch. I hope right now you're chilling with your homies, bored, and you just go, there's 12 new story times I haven't seen. That's what I want. So if you're out there going, I already seen this, you've already seen them in Simpsons too. Still watch it. So thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. As always, leave a like, subscribe to the notification bell, and most importantly, above all, drop a comment. Let me know what you want to see. Say hi, whatever you want. Thank you. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. Until next time, I'm Dope as Yola. Have a dope day.